Why are you still here, Jimmy? Yeah.
It makes no well. I guess it kind of makes sense because, like I said before, I think even the team kind of believes like they drink the Jimmy Kool-Aid, where they believe that his value is more than what it is. Where you're saying things like, "Oh, but he's a winner," but you
You've
can't.
heard Eric Armstead articulate that recently.
Yeah, but it's like you can't quantify that, and if you break it down by what actually happened, like every time someone tells me, "Oh, but look at his playoff record," I was like, "Give me one Jimmy playoff highlight."
Look at his playoff stats. They're abysmal. He's awful in the playoffs.
Awful to the point where you have to take the ball out of his hands and hope a miracle happens.
If he's so good, how come the Niners don't let him throw ever? As little as possible.
Like, and it's just amazing how much credit he gets for like the run that we went on. And it's like Mostert put up numbers that Frank Gore never put up in the playoffs.
Yeah,
Frank freaking Gore.
I mean, the Niners are going to be so like the Niners are going to have a $16 million tight end, a $20 million wide receiver, plus Brandon Ayuk, and the whole offense has to go through Elijah Mitchell because Jimmy Garoppolo can't throw. Now, thank goodness he's going to be off the team soon, but like what's the point of having all these weapons if you have to run the ball all the time? Doesn't make sense.
Zero sense. Like, it makes no sense to pay $60 million to just have. Now, if they're telling me that George Kittle will get more involved in the passing game and it's just on his health, I can go with that. But at the same time, you better have an insurance plan. And I like what you said about having Ingram come in from the Giants. I always liked him. I felt like he was just in a bad spot. Like most good Giants players have been in the past 6 years or so.
Yes.
Whereas they're a product of that environment is just trash. You got a trash quarterback. Like, give them a real quarterback. Yeah. Give them a real, like, even with our problems, we still have good football culture where guys, now have tasted what winning feels like. The team is pretty much together outside of, your guys holding on to Jimmy. But for the most part, everybody's head is on right and understand what's in front of them. We talk Super Bowl each year versus like, oh, we're just trying to make it through the season, see what happens. It's no, we're win or go home every year. But the front office needs to be on that. Mr. Parag, aka the cap guy, needs to start, signing some checks. Yeah. Especially for these mid-tier guys, because I really want DJ Reed back. I came over here and apologized and everything. I think it worked because they're talking. So hopefully he comes. So, yeah. Thank me, 49ers fans. When you see 32 out there, I did my job. I did the groundwork.
That's right. Brooks, take us out.
Oh, I'm in drops.
There you go. Play the fight riff. Play the fight riff. Play the fight riff. Thanks, Brooks.